Okay. Hey world, welcome to Kiki with Kenny. As always, I am your girl, Kenny, and I got one of my favorite people,
Mr. Wash,
in the building. And it's been a minute, but of course, Kiki with Kenny is a podcast where we talk about everything from love, life, friendships, situationships, relationships, family ships, all the ships in between. And of course, it's just all around good conversation. So with that, sit back, relax, get ready, get set. Let's kiki. Welcome back, Mr. Wash.
well, what you got today?
Well, before we start.
Before you start, what you got?
So, it's the Hall of Fame, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame today. Your favorite rapper's favorite rappers getting inducted.
Who's getting inducted?
You don't know? Who's your favorite rapper's favorite rapper? Did I say it right? Your favorite rapper's favorite rapper.
Master P.
He rap under the beat or over the beat?
He rap over the beat.
He rap all over the beat.
Yeah.
over.
But
So Master P is your favorite rapper's favorite rapper?
I wouldn't say that.
Who's your favorite rapper?
But No Limit is very high.
Hey, great man.
Like I said, I went to Southern's Homecoming this past weekend, and Miss School did a whole show. And it was good.
They got a show coming.
Yeah, they did. Woodlands or
Sugarland.
Yeah.
So who's your favorite rapper's favorite rapper?
I don't even have one.
I said jealousy. I said got the whole industry mad at me. I said, you don't know? Then I said, hold the. Still don't. I just said.
Hov?
Yeah, he's getting inducted today.
That's not my favorite rapper.
I say your favorite rapper's favorite rapper.
That's not even my favorite.
So who's your favorite rapper? Jeezy.
No.
Who's your favorite rapper?
Not nobody that says Hov is theirs.
So Hov is getting inducted. He's my husband, my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
My favorite rapper. He's all of that and above. He's getting inducted today. So that's what's up. And it's not for songwriting. Because he's the hottest wearing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We gonna get bleeped for this.
You just love him because he married to Beyonce.
No, I loved him before he was married to Beyonce.
You liked him, and then you loved him when he got to be Beyonce.
I was adored.
Because Beyonce chose him.
I can rap his lyrics when the music playing.
That's because you like him.
I do.
Yes, but then you loved him because he married.
I adored him when
he married the goddess of yours. So yeah.
She's not my goddess.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not.
What she is?
It's my sister.
Okay.
We look alike from the side and the squinch eyes.
Whatever was it? I'm about to say eat, but no, bow at the altar of Beyonce. Yes.
Lemonade.
Yes.
No, but I just thought that was odd because he's getting inducted.
That's good.
One of the realest without a pen.
Well, that's cute.
No IG. Let the story begin. It's a hard knock life toward the gift and the curse.
Yeah, that's cute.
I didn't rehearse.
That's cute.
No. Okay.
So I'm about to say Lil Wayne.
That's your favorite rapper? Because Jay-Z is one of his favorite rappers.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I want to get that answer.
Your favorite. That's why I knew. But whoever your favorite rapper was, Jay-Z is their favorite rapper. It is. It's nowhere around it. Nowhere around it.
If Jay-Z didn't have all the business moves that he did,
he probably wouldn't be.
He wouldn't be.
He probably wouldn't be. But that's part of Jay-Z.
And that's why I'm a No Limit fan, because Master P did it first.
Master P did it first, but Jay-Z did it smarter.
Right.
Yeah, he did. Hey, my hat goes off to Master P. I love Master P.
Master P will always go down as the only person to live 5 or 6 different lives while living one life.
This is true.
The nigga was a mogul, a rapper,
a drug
dealer, NBA basketball player.
He was.
Just
briefly.
Like you know what I'm saying? Entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Just like that. So shit.
You can find him in Kroger.
The rap snacks and
stuff.
Yeah,
you can find him in Kroger. The rap snacks, the noodles, the fish fry. He got fish fry. Yes. He got water.
Yes.
Yeah, he's doing it.
Oh, he was a sports agent too, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he sure. Yeah, because his kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
And then he's in the crypto world, and he does the tech. Yeah. He's a tech guru too. Yeah, I mean, and he's a producer because he got the TV show.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Little Kids of Hip Hop or something like that,
Yeah,
but the show.
Yeah, but then he also had the what's name when he did the whole Nickelodeon.
Romy. What was Miller House?
Yeah,
P. Miller.
P's House, something like that.
Yeah, he was the first thug on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Yeah, before Nick Cannon did it.
Yeah, Hov ain't.
Don't do that.
To that level.
Don't do that.
He's
He's on a different level.
Yeah, because the limit's already in the.
He's on a different level. My LVMYH stock has plummeted up. Well, not plummeted, but went up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's already in there, so welcome him in.
Don't do that.
Yeah, he's already in
I
there.
mean, hey, Master P don't get enough flowers.
Yeah.
He don't. But, because some kids don't even know who he is.
Yeah.
But, yeah, today's about Hov, not P.
I guess so.
Not Percy.
Yeah.
He did everything to get his brother out of jail.
And that's coming soon.
Hopefully.
Free seat.
So Monica can finally get married again. But yeah.
Gonica, do her thing.
Gonica, right?
Yeah.
So before we start, of course, this episode is an insecure episode because of my favorite show. It's bad.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's so crazy how the first episode related to life and relationships. So this whole episode gonna be about that.
Okay.
But I want to take a welcome back shot.
Okay.
I don't know what this tastes like. So cheers to being back because I'm not gonna let anybody stop me from my content.
Okay.
Woo! It was blueberry. It wasn't bad. It's just hot.
Well.
It wasn't bad. Okay.
Ooh, it's hot.
Hey, that was just it. It's just burning. Should have put it in the freezer. Okay. So, like I said, this is an episode about insecure. We are going to be behind a recording.
Yeah, then we'll catch up.
Yeah, we'll probably do something when we catch up. But it don't matter.
We do something in a week for episode 2.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'll release it like the next day so it'll be current.
Okay. That's cool. So, yeah, this is the first episode that we're talking about. How did you like it? Just before we start diving into it, how did you like it?
It was slow.
Really?
Yeah. It was slow, but it had some pointed scenarios.
It had some good takeaways.
Do you want me to get my takeaways or what you want to do? How you want to do it?
What's your takeaways?
Well, why are you looking at me like that when I said that? No, because it had some pointed views. It had the whole friends getting back together after issues, whatever, being back or fake back. It had the realization of, hey, you always being that funny person to everybody and stuff like that. And when Kelly was basically dead,
don't go too in detail.
well, I was talking about when she basically did whatever, but that revelation for her to be like, hey, you know, everybody's looking at me as a joke.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So how do people really view me and stuff like that? So that was kind of a pointed thing. What was another point? The whole Issa with the forum. Once we get to that.
Woo, that's
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
By her, like everybody else being fake, like, oh, well, life is good and this, blah, blah, blah. And she was being real, like, hey, I don't know, some days are good, some days are bad. You know what I'm saying?
fuck up.
Yeah, I fuck up. So, you know what I'm saying? Being real with that. So, that was kind of like some pointed points. Like, the episode itself was slow to me, but it had some pointed things that you can go back and look at.
I think everybody wanted to jump straight from what's going on with Lawrence to this damn baby. Like, what's up? But I love Issa for taking me back. Mm-hmm. And before we get to where we need, because I think the one that comes on tomorrow, Sunday, is going to give us a little bit more insight. Mm-hmm. And we'll get into that. But, of course, I agree with you totally. Mm-hmm. Without success, there wouldn't be any controversy. So before we dive in, how do you, as a frat, you want to shout out your frat? No, you part of the code? You know,
we part of the code. We getting bigger with it, something like that.
How do you feel?
I'll just say I'm in a lot of different organizations, but and still some to come. But
the AKA controversy, if you guys don't know,
with Amanda Seals, whatever.
Yeah.
No, I think there's two sides to it. You know what I'm saying? I understand for old Greeks, whatever. Right. I understand the problem because people don't understand what.
But the girl wasn't an old Greek.
No, that's what a lot of problems comes in the
she probably paid to get in.
A lot of problems comes with the community is because, like I say, for an older person, right? If they were to say something about that, how they feel, you don't know what they went through to get that shield put on their chest.
Right, because there was a lot of hazing back then.
Well, I'm not going there.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. We need to scratch it out.
Okay. Because all these organizations that we're talking about, non-hazing organizations.
Yeah,
non-hazing. But like I say, you don't know what somebody went through to get that. And like I say, her wearing pink and green, her saying the name of the organization and stuff like that, everything was perfectly fine. It's wearing that shield on her shirt, on that jacket, is a problem.
But Randall did it.
What?
From This Is Us.
Yeah.
He reps Omega.
Is he one?
No.
That's a problem.
Nobody ever said anything.
Because shit, a lot of dudes don't watch these so.
I just feel like, I don't feel like that should have been an issue. Did you not hear, and again, this podcast is not condoning anything that was said, we're just talking about it. Did you hear the comment where they said Omega's party smell like booty hole?
Oh, yeah.
Nobody said anything about that.
Because it's technically true.
But
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah,
that
true.
was more disrespectful than, I get it. Because my grandmother and my mother are legacy. I'm not going to claim anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, because they're opposites. But they both are. And I could have pledged legacy either way.
Yeah.
And I did it.
Yeah.
I know a lot of women who didn't pledge in college but waited till they graduated and paid to become a soror.
Yeah.
I know some women who went through what they had to go through to become a soror. So I understand. When I was in high school, I was a mademoiselle. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it totally.
Yeah.
But I just think that she was just really trying to represent.
It's like, that's what I'm saying. Like I say, I think if she wore the shield on her jacket.
Miley had a jacket on before, and a shirt, and a cup in the previous seasons.
Yeah, and like I say, nobody. Like I say, you live in a world where everybody want to police everything.
I'm so tired of that.
Like I say, what was it, Game of Thrones in the last season? Even though the last season was shitty as hell, right? In a lot of different ways.
What did I miss?
They had a Starbucks cup.
Oh yeah, on the table. They forgot to move it. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They forgot to move it. But everybody's like, "Oh my god, this is a Starbucks cup." They was laughing at. But like I say, people miss what actual content of certain shows because they trying to nitpick every fucking thing.
And that's life, really. Yeah. You're so focused on trying to find. Oh, I'm finna talk to myself. You're so focused on finding what's wrong that you're not enjoying the moment.
Yeah.
Enjoy the message in the moment and move on. It is a fake show, but. To the woman that tried to call Issa out, don't come for Issa. Issa is one of the few women who have put something on television for us that we recognize ourselves. I know you might not see yourself in every character, but you see something these characters do and be like, oh, that's me. Oh, I do this. And it's not negative. We're not crackheads. We're not slaves. We're not cheaters. Issa's a cheater.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I just missed the whole thing, whatever, because like I say, it's kind of petty. Like,
yeah, it's stupid.
You'll have some people in the organization that be like, I don't give a shit about her wearing that, whatever, because it's a show. You know, people are like, oh my god, be furious and outraged and whatever. Do you know the Halloween Kills movie that came out, right? With Michael Myers.
Yeah, I didn't see it yet.
Yeah. Well, he kills a gay couple.
Oh, I heard about God.
Yeah, he kills a gay couple, and they have some people that he's homophobic. Not mentioning, if you watch the movie, the gay couple stays in his house.
Oh, that's why he killed them.
Yes.
In my house.
He didn't go search out 2 gay people. They were staying in his house that they renovated, whatever. It's like that. So he was going back to home.
That's stupid.
And they killed him because he was staying in their home. Not because they was gay, because they stayed in his home.
That's just stupid. So if he killed a black man, when he killed the black people, is he racist?
That's what I'm saying.
You know, he killed a woman. He been trying to kill his sister for how many years?
Yeah.
So he's a womanizer?
Yeah, if you watch the movie, he kills some everybody.
Yeah.
Even killed a kid.
He killed kids.
Yeah, he killed a kid in one scene with him.
Oh, so, this new one?
Yeah. Where you just see like the kids you see the kid from earlier, and then you see the kid masked whatever with blood. It's like that. He holding it.
He different.
It's like that. So you like. He has no.
He's an equal opportunist. He's killing everybody.
Yeah, he's killing everybody, whatever. But like I say, they left that little tidbit out. Oh, he's homophobic because he killed this gay couple, whatever, that was living in his house.
Yeah.
So, but that's my point. That people can pick and choose.
I'm sick of people.
There's certain battles, whatever, and this country is getting soft to a point where we just can't have certain things. So
we can't have shit.
So like I say, it is what it is. They wrong. Amanda Seals got a lot of reasons to drag her at times. This wasn't one of them.
Because people don't like her.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I feel bad for her, but I remember an interview she had before about her being, like, before she changed her name to just using Amanda Seals, her name was Amanda Diva, because everybody was like, because she also has Diva, but she acted like a lot of people don't want to fuck with her in the industry because that's how she really acted.
I heard.
And stuff like that. But, you know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, how she got fucked up with Floetry, how they kind of fucked her over, which is kind of messed up.
And then that football dude.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then the shit that came out with Russell Simmons.
Oh, yeah.
and stuff like that. So she's had like a lot of different.
She was the start of that movement, wasn't she?
Yeah, because she made the comment about what Russell Simmons.
And he don't even be on social media no more.
Russell Simmons?
Yeah.
Shit, Russell Simmons, he got the fuck out of the country.
Yeah, he gone.
Yeah, because Kimora Lee Simmons, whatever. Yeah,
she was like 16 when they got.
When he got her. He was like 40 something, 50.
Yeah.
So
he liked young girls.
Yeah, so like I said, he got the fuck out of town because he was like, I ain't finna get caught up in shit.
They was gonna get him.
So like I say, my last thing on that is like I said, people, I don't really care about it because people gonna choose. They can make something out of nothing.
Yeah.
So it is what it
is. It's the kids.
Yeah.
But my kudos go out to Issa. I respect her for everything she's doing, the platforms, the shows she got going, and everything. I respect it, but we're gonna dive on in.
Yeah.
So of course, insecure would I be insecure without taking it back a little bit. They always talked about college days. Mm-hmm. I don't know why I thought Lawrence went to Stanford, but he didn't. Mm-hmm. He went to Georgetown, right? I think so, because I remember one of the episodes the cop stopped him. It was like, oh, go Oklahoma or something. And they were rivals or something. I don't remember. Yeah. But yeah, so the intro, they took it back. I thought, literally, by seeing the clips, I thought we were going back in college when they were younger. Yeah. And it was going to fast forward us back, but it didn't. Yeah. They play a lot with time. So I was grateful for that. It couldn't be right if Issa didn't have her moment when it opened and she was trying to find her ride. Yeah. And she was like, y'all know such. Oh, that's not my card. I thought that was funny. It was giving us that tone. Mm-hmm. Okay, get your laughter ready because this is going to hit you, but it's going to be some funny moments. Mm-hmm. She was, I don't know, like they fast forwarded us 2 months. So we never got the conversation. Well, we haven't gotten the conversation yet of her and Molly at the table to get them where they were. Because the show ended off. Yeah. So I noticed that when they were all checking in the admin for the reunion, getting their badges and stuff, Issa and Molly had that moment. Like that fake friend moment, like, hey girl. But I love the way they were so supportive of Issa. Like, she like, my shit, block, BLOC, the B is for black, L is for lies, O is for, I don't know. I'm working on that. So they was like, you got this, girl. I love that friendship because they know Issa is messy. And they were still there. Even though it was awkward for Molly, she was trying. I feel like she was over trying. And one of the reasons why she was over trying is because she was wrong. Yeah. The whole incident with her and Issa, I mean, arguments happen, but you gotta be real. Molly was wrong, and now she's trying to fix it, but she don't know how to fix it. So, and Issa is normally the one who always comes and apologizes. Yeah. Even when she's not wrong, she apologizes and takes it. But I think Issa has grown a little bit to where she's like, this Molly shit. Yeah. I'm focusing on my shit right now. Yeah. And Molly, she misses her friend. Yeah. And she's trying. What you finna say?
No, I ain't saying nothing. Because like I said, that's true. Whatever. Regardless of what you go through as friends, whatever, right? If you have that kind of relationship for years upon years, whatever, it's kind of hard to let that go. We can go to the ends of the earth with each other and problems, whatever, but there's no reason why we can never get back because our friendship is rooted in something deeper.
Do you really think friendships can get back? Yes,
very much so. Because at the end of the day, we always have common ground. You have said for yourself, right? They have been, here I go. There have been situations, right, where you've been like, I ain't fucking with this person no more. I'm not fucking with this person, blah, blah, right? Somebody passes. And that connection gets back, right? Right. Because it'd be like, what did we really beefing about, right? Right. And somebody be like, hey, that shit was really stupid. And I miss you, right? Yeah, I get back. Sometimes, like I say, sometimes it can be over some of the simplest things we can get back together, right? Right. And sometimes a lot of stuff we get back is over tragedy.
And that's sad.
And that's very sad. That's very sad one, right? But sometimes it takes that tragedy for us to really look at each other and be like, you know what? Whatever we was beefing about, whatever, was petty, was childish, whatever, I miss you. Because just like our friend or whatever we here for, a friend, a family member, a parent, whatever that we here at this event for, whatever, at this funeral, whatever case may be, at this occasion, I don't want to be at this situation and the person that's we're saying goodbye to is you.
Or me.
Yeah.
And we never...
Yeah, so we never kind of reconcile what we had, right? Right. And stuff like that. So through that, whatever, you know what I'm saying, through that pain, whatever, we can always get back.
But it's if you're really willing to get back. Because in the show, they both were asking the question, "Are we gonna be okay?" Issa asked it, but she was speaking like she wanted to know like the world, but she really wanted to know if her and Molly was gonna be okay. Molly was asking directly, and you could see the turn in the show because even like Molly was asking advice.
Yeah.
Issa didn't want to give advice because she knew. Now, last time I gave my 2 cents, we got into it, and then here we are now.
Well, that goes to the point that we was talking about being back or fake back, right? And fake back has its levels.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Fake back, like you discussed before offline, whatever, right?
Yeah, we had a whole discussion.
When we discussed offline, fake back with somebody, you know what I'm saying? You like, I don't want to be fake with anybody.
I can't be fake.
It's like that. But fake back has its levels, right? Fake back is like, I feel one level is we're back, but we're not the same.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's fake because it's not where we were.
Right.
It's like that. Doesn't mean it's not true or whatever, or we just playing like, oh yeah, hey girl.
Like I love you, but
you know what I'm saying? Hey girl, I'm saying all this shit, but I really don't fuck with you, whatever.
Yeah.
No, that's not being like, you know what I'm saying? You being fake about it, right? That's being like, hey, I fuck with you, whatever, but there's levels to this shit where I can't go there with you again.
Right.
It's like that. So like I'm saying, you feeling the person out.
Right.
You feeling each other out. Trying to get to.
Because now I gotta censor myself.
Yeah. You're trying to get to a common ground with this person.
Yeah.
So you fake back with her because being back is us being like we never had an issue.
Right.
It's like that, and that's hard. Some people can get back to being back, and some people would never get to that point again because your relationship changes with that person. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It evolves, whatever. You have to adapt to it, whatever case it be. And it's like it doesn't mean that you and that person are not cool anymore, with right? Or something's different. It's just at this point, at the ages y'all are, at the point in life that y'all are, the situation has changed. Yeah. So we're finding out how to coexist in this lane that we in right now. Right. It's like that. So like I said, yeah, that's my friend, right? Right. That's never be like, oh, like you say now, yeah, that's my friend. Right. I fuck with, I love her to death, right? But that's not my bestie. That's not my bitch. She just my home girl. You know what I'm saying? That's not like my ride or die. It's like that. You're not gonna say that no more. Yeah. You be like, but no, that's my friend. Right. Like if she need me, I'm there for her. Right. But other than that, whatever, you know what I'm saying? We have a different relationship now. Yeah. That's all it is. And I'm not giving my 2 cents on shit. Yeah. So you just keep it on the level. Right. Yeah. In face value. Yeah. But I think like with Molly, what helps her more, and one of the reasons why she's trying with Issa more than Issa's trying, Molly's going to therapy. Yeah. Because you remember last season, she stopped, when she had Andrew, she stopped going to therapy. Because when she got into it with his brother, that's when she called the therapist and was like, I need you. I know it's been a while. So now she's been going and she's seeing, okay, I need to fix this. I need to work on this. Issa's not going to therapy. Issa just like, fuck it. You know, I tried. I did what I was supposed to do. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not perfect. I'm fucked up. My mind is over here. Fuck you. I love you. Whatever. So you will see throughout the show where Molly and Issa try to get that reassurance of the friendship. Like, is it there? Is it there? Maybe not. And Molly does take that stance to try more. I love the fact they did address Simone, Tiffany, and Derek's daughter. Okay. They're hinting that they're trying to get back on track, because I don't know if you saw in the show when she was like, towards the end, she was like, with everything that we've been through, we're going to give Derek that. When he was talking about the tree, the carving of the tree, or whatever. So they're trying to say that they're okay. Yeah. I like the fact that Derek was right by Tiffany's side, but she was like, you think we should have brought Simone? And he was like, no, this is about us. So it's like they're still trying to be that married couple before the kid. Yeah, because last season that's when she disappeared. Right. It's like that. Yeah, and we saw that spiraling out of control when she because it's not his kid. Yeah. No, it is. They confirmed it. Because people ask questions. So I watched the show, the after show, the wind down. Yeah. And people were saying, is that his child? And Princess Penny, he was like, yes, it is Derek's child. So it is his child. So until it's not. Plot twist, no. Spinoff, no, it's not. It's his child. So the biggest thing about the episode that kind of drove everybody together was Kelly. Yeah. When we came in with the registration, she wasn't listed. Yeah, they could have killed her off. They killed Kelly. Yeah. Damn, Kelly. Yeah. You killed Kelly. You bastards.
What movie was
my South Park.
Yeah, you killed Kenny. Yeah. But when they killed Kelly, at first it was a joke.
Yeah.
Because Kelly is known as a joke character.
Yeah.
So at first it started off as a joke. But as they kept going, it was like, you can see Kelly. She's a great actress.
Yeah.
You can see her go from high to...
No, the reason why, because it was always like her thing was, it was like you did, but you didn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? As your memorial, people write about you, right? Oh yeah, she's dead. She did the best stanky lady.
She did though.
Yeah, but that's my thing. But that's how people remember you. It ain't because you did something, whatever, or you was the beloved, right?
Right.
You was still a joke in death.
But would you? That's a memory of you.
That's a memory of you, but it's still like as I die, what have I done with my life, right?
But she's done a lot.
But how other people view you, right? That's how they view you.
But they didn't know that literally she was dead. When they were doing the interview,
Yeah.
they didn't know. I think because at the end when they do the real memorial for her, it was like, this is what I really would have said if I would have known.
Yes, if they would have said, but whoever was at Stanford, whatever, this was their opinions on her. So the group feel of you're just in the public eye, right?
Yeah.
You was a clown.
Is that such a bad thing?
It's not a bad thing when you feel like you have moved on with your life to different things.
So, and that was one of the things Kelly said. She was like, I'm dead. I could take on one of these personalities.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, well, is Kelly really not one of your personalities as well?
Yeah.
Because every time we see you, you're joking.
Yeah.
You're being funny. You're trying to smash somebody's son.
It was her taking self-inventory of herself.
Herself, right.
Yeah.
This is her doing her own, like you say, inventory on my life. Like, what the fuck have I been doing?
Yeah.
Because Kelly got a whole business. She's a financial advisor.
Yeah.
And she got a podcast.
Yeah.
We didn't even know this. Well, I knew she was a financial advisor when Issa was trying to get money together. But the podcast?
Yeah.
Like, did you know about that?
No, but that's what I'm talking about. That's the stuff that you don't know and the stuff that she wants to be known for going forward. But as of right now, if she was to die today, you a joke.
Do you think they waited too late to tell us about Kelly?
No, because I just think it's just the arc of the show. Whatever. Like we all know, this is the season, last season,
right.
like that. And she can do her own projects and stuff like that. But I feel like at this point, you've had an evolution. Like she was saying, the whole fake back friend was with her and Amanda Seals, whatever.
Right.
That they weren't cool because of
the daughter, the baby shower shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. They weren't cool. They got fake back. They had to be fake back before they got back.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So you just showing the evolution of that character where they're going to show, I feel like more of this season, you're going to show more of her being more direct in what she wants to do with her life and be taken serious versus her just being the funny friend.
So that's one of my last questions. So I'm going to come back to that. I'm going to revisit that.
Yeah.
But like with Kelly, even like, because we always got jokes with her.
Yeah.
Quick, witty, everything fun.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed throughout the episode how when she started feeling down, and you talk about her and Amanda Seals' character, Tiffany.
Yeah.
Tiffany saw it too. And if you notice, Tiffany was kind of feeling for Kelly and kind of sticking up for Kelly a little bit. And I like that. Even when they were still at the beginning, Cheyenne was introduced. Yeah. And Tiffany was like, ain't that y'all friend, Cheyenne? Mm-hmm. Letting them know, I don't fuck with Cheyenne, but that's y'all friend. Yeah. It's okay, go speak. Yeah. Like, I'm going to be over here with my husband. Y'all go do y'all. And she knew why she didn't like Cheyenne, but she never told them why she didn't like Cheyenne. Mm-hmm. And we know why we don't like Cheyenne. Like, we don't fuck with her. Because at first I was like, okay, Cheyenne, fun. Okay. But then you get to know Cheyenne, you're like, this bitch. Yeah, we don't fuck with her. And even in the car, when Kelly was really, when they were doing their T-Pain singing and shit, Kelly wasn't singing. That would have been a moment for Kelly to sing opera-ish or whatever. And she was just in deep thought. And they made jokes about it. And he said Molly was like standoffish, like, do we joke with Cheyenne or do we feel for Kelly? But Tiffany never switched. Yeah. Like, she was there for Kelly. And that's like that full circle friendship.
Yeah, because you had somebody, like I said, when she went to her stuff last season, when she disappeared, whatever, you had a friend that was there for her. Yeah. So, like, yeah, it makes you, when you go through shit, you start to realize, like, hey, Cal, I need to be in this person's corner.
Right.
It's like that.
Yeah. When I seen that, I was just like, okay, Tiffany. But I think I saw her text on her phone.
Yeah, she was texting Tiffany.
I know.
Yeah.
And you think we're gonna find out when she texts her next episode?
Yeah. Sometimes I don't know what they're talking about and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was like, she texts Tiffany.
Yeah.
I know she texts Tiffany.
Yeah.
So yeah, when I saw that, I was like, But Molly did ask Kelly about the friendship to repair. Like you said, she told her, fake friend.
Back. Yeah, fake back versus back.
And it's like Molly normally be like, fuck that bitch. I don't care about Issa, whatever. And this time she's like really, really trying. Kelly gave us some real good advice, and I like that. Molly also did say when Tiffany was like, ain't that y'all friend Cheyenne? Did y'all fall out? Molly was like, oh, it's probably behind some bullshit. We just talked about that. We're friends, y'all get back together. He'd be like, what we stop talking about?
Yeah.
Whatever. So yeah, I was like, yeah, okay, that's y'all friend though. I don't fuck with that all. That would be me saying that, because I was like, that's y'all friend. It's the reason why I don't like her, but whatever. I think Cheyenne was fine. Did you think Cheyenne was fine?
Like fine, like looks fine.
Like her body was banging.
Her body,
She's a dancer.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, she's not your type.
Not my cup of tea, but yeah.
Really?
Yeah, she's alright.
When she did that leg up,
yeah.
and then Kelly did it too, I was like, go Kelly.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was lit. Omari.
What was the Omari thing?
You know who Omari is?
No, who's Omari?
Omari was a guy that Molly was fucking in college.
Yeah.
And Derek pushed him out to like, oh, he's divorced now. And what did you feel about that conversation? Do you remember the conversation?
Well, I remember some of the conversation, but that's something that I think a lot of us have been through. The awkward situation where you've been with somebody, whatever, and it didn't work out because of whatever reasons in the past, whatever, but y'all have mutual friends.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? The mutual friends like, you divorced. Or, she by herself now. And this and that, right? And they try to push y'all towards each other.
So it was like Omari thought he was the prize.
Yeah.
Because he was like, you let me get away.
Yeah.
Nigga, fuck you.
Yeah.
And at first, when he said that, the Molly was the old Molly, because she was looking at him like, nigga, do you not know who I am?
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever, but she didn't say it. Mm-hmm. She just had to look.
Yeah.
And then, they were talking, and he was like, I got a king-size bed now. And it's like, really? That's all you have to offer? You're divorced. Like, what the fuck? So, that was her first, after she talked to him, that was her first time mentioning it to Issa. And Issa was just like, well, because she didn't want to give her 2 cents or whatever. And then it came up again, and Issa was still like, And then the last time it came up, and she was like, you want me to be honest? And it was after their friendship kind of built back. And she was like, one of the things I loved about you is that you didn't take no shit from niggas. Yeah. Like, and Molly didn't. Like, she knew what she wanted, even though it was a list. Mm-hmm. And the list sometimes wasn't doable because of the type of dudes that she was going after. But she was settling because she felt like she was at an age to where she was going to be alone. Yeah. And Issa told her, like, you said, and it's all about delivery. Because, see, me, I would have been like, bitch, fuck that nigga. Yeah. What the fuck you think? Like, you the shit. And Issa was a little more softer because I wouldn't have been soft. I would have just came direct. And it was just like, no. Like, one of the things I loved about you is that you knew what the fuck you wanted and you ain't settling. Mm-hmm. So what? We got time. Mm-hmm. We really have time. And Molly kind of seen that. And I think that was another thing that kind of helped them. Mm-hmm. Besides them getting robbed that we're going to go back to. Throughout the show, because I am jumping, Kelly's death was really bothering her. And that was the ride in the car. You can kind of see, and I think there is when Kelly was like, when I get home, I'm going to do something different. Yeah. I'm going to change some shit. And while she was sitting in the car with Tiffany, I'm pretty sure they had a long conversation while Issa and Molly was being robbed. Mm-hmm. How did you feel about Issa and Molly getting robbed?
That's the kind of fuck shit that happens when you have certain fuck people as friends.
Hey, you gotta watch who you put in your corner. Everybody do not have your back. Yeah. Because I know, like, it was a time I went to a club. I was young. I went to a club and I was talking to this dude. And I kissed him. I ain't know him. against him.
Mm-hmm.
And come to find out his girlfriend was at the club.
Mm-hmm.
3 of the girls that I came with 3 girls. They rode with me. One of the girls that rode in the car with me was friends with his girlfriend. Like, I never knew. I did not know this dude.
Yeah.
I was about to be jumped outside the club and didn't know.
Yeah.
The girl that rode in the car with me was with the girls that was finna jump me.
Yeah.
And it was some fuck shit. And I was just like, what the fuck? And the other 2 girls that rode with me, they was right to my, hey, they about to jump you. Take your shoes off.
Mm-hmm.
Take your shoes off. And I'm sitting there like, huh? Mm-hmm. What? Because I didn't know what was going on. So I took my shoes off. And they was ready. Like, this was all our first time hanging out. Yeah. They was ready. And from that moment, I was like, this was kind of tragic. It didn't happen. But y'all have my back. Yeah. And I like that. So, like, that other person, I was just like, yeah, I don't fuck with you. Mm-hmm. Like, you're not my friend. So, yeah, that was... Tragedy brings back friendships as well. Because that is the moment when Issa and Molly had to look at life and fucking laugh. Yeah. But did you notice that when the guy pulled the gun out, did you see Molly? Did you see what she did when he pulled the gun out? Mm-hmm. She pushed Issa out the way. Yeah. So she moved Issa as to say, shoot me before my friend. Yeah. And I think Issa saw that too. And I think that's what really said, this my motherfucker. Like, this is really my sister, my friend. So I was grateful for that. Because I don't know if I push anybody out the way. I think we both equally gonna get these bullets. Mm-hmm. But yeah. I'm gonna go. I wanted to wait on Issa because when I dive into Issa, it's gonna be more personal than anything. So that panel scene, I'm kind of wait on. But we're gonna come back to it. I think I was scared. Okay, the robbery report. I thought somebody really was gonna die. I really thought somebody was gonna die. Mm-hmm. I was like, I know y'all not gonna kill a character that fast. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we can get to Issa. Okay. We can go all the way to Issa. We can start with Mirror Bitch.
Okay. Like I said, we just giving a taste of everything because over the weeks, whatever, we'll go deep more in depth like that. Yeah. And have more voices and stuff about it. So go ahead. What you got?
Mirror Bitch. I was happy to see her back. Okay. Young Issa. Mm-hmm. I thought that was a comedic feel in there, so that was cool. So I briefly said that. But the panel, when Issa was on the panel, when I tell you my life flashed before my eyes, because it's like, me and you had a conversation, and it was just like, I was in a space to where I'm like, I don't know. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I literally told you, I don't even want to record no more. Yeah. And we had that conversation, and I felt like Issa was stuck. So when she was on the panel, it was like, she didn't have no one-liners. She didn't have nothing for an Instagram quote. She didn't have that YouTube viral moment. Yeah. She was trying. She was faking the funk in the beginning because old dude was quoting lyrics. Old girl was talking about world experiences. And it was just like Issa was trying to top them. And she was like, how can I fit in? She was still trying to fit in. And part of the theme of the show is being insecure. She's insecure about her life because she don't know which way her life is going. Yeah. So when she finally stopped trying to be something that she wasn't, it was like that was that moment where Issa was Issa. And she put her guard down. And when she said the quote, like, I'm awkward, which is like from the awkward... her show.
A web series.
Yeah, her web series that started the Insecure movie.
Awkward Black Girl.
Yeah, Awkward Black Girl. She was like, I'm awkward. I don't got this. Like, 1 minute, I have an idea. The next minute, I don't. Mm-hmm. Like, I want to do this and then I don't. I fail and I succeed. And then I fail again. And then I fail again. And then I succeed. She can't even get the name of her company right. Yep. So it's just like Issa was really all over the place. And I think that that's one of the true takeaways from an entrepreneur. Because when you go on Instagram and you look at the pictures, you see all these people making millions or making it seem like they got it together. And then you got the regular people like myself that may get 12 likes, 20 follows.
But this is the thing. Like I say, relating this to like the podcast space and anything else that you might do, you understand that the people that's doing that have a team behind them. Right. You know what I'm saying? It could be a small team of 3 or 4 people, right? But you have a team, somebody that delegates, that does certain things to add to the success. With that being said, whatever, like I say, when you have somebody like Issa on the show, it's pretty much her.
Right.
She has like another assistant that's helping her out, whatever, but it's her trying to figure everything out.
Right.
And it's like that. Instead of bouncing ideas, a lot of stuff off other people, and you know what I'm saying, you might have your ideas, you might have your plan, and then you execute.
Right.
It's like I'm trying to figure all this shit out on the fly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that becomes an issue where you be like, hey, I don't have all this all together.
Don't.
It's like that. So you're trying to figure it out in real time.
And like that's my real life, because I don't have no friends that's really doing podcasts. I don't have friends that's writing books. I don't have friends that's making games. I don't have friends that's being creative like I am. So when I do shit, I don't have nobody to really talk to. And just like my friend that came on the show, Tunisia, she got her little hoodie, her line.
Her clothing line.
Yeah, her line. And it's like, she don't have nobody.
Yeah.
Because none of her friends in her circle was doing that either. So we just got each other, to be honest with you. Like, I'll tell her some things. She'll call me. She'll send me designs. And I'm like, well, or, you know, I'll try this. And we kind of bounce off each other. But it's really like, that's all we got. We don't know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Like, every day you just want it to succeed like everybody else is.
Everything is trial and error.
Yeah. And, like, I gave her the advice. And when I gave her advice, I had to take it for myself, because I speak out loud to myself. And I told her, I was like, even if you fail, you succeed, because you did it. You tried it.
Everything that we do in life is for that one right person to see.
Mm-hmm.
Like you say, we doing a podcast, we doing clothing, we can be doing whatever, you know what I'm saying, you could be a singer, whatever, right?
Right.
You're doing everything like on your own or with a team, whatever, to get yourself seen by that one right person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That put you in a certain position. So until you get seen by that one right person, you're trying to get yourself in a better situation, a better mindset, a better framework of what you're trying to do. Then when you get seen by that person, you're prepared whatever comes next.
This is true.
And stuff, so.
I typically, I don't care about the fame. I don't care about the money. I really like to change lives. And I was down about my podcast or whatever, because I felt like what I envisioned, because I got ideas, you know, I got it, and they be good ideas. It's just like, I don't have a team to help execute. Like, I got you, that's it. And it's just like, I need more. Like,
you do,
yeah. And I wanted to quit, because I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing. And I got a email from a text message from somebody, inbox. It was Facebook. It was inbox. And they were like, I just took the time out to watch all your episodes. Yeah. The vulnerability episode, thank you. I needed that. You were open. You were real. And it helped me, because I'm learning so much about myself. And I was like, oh, leave a comment, you know, try to boost it up. And she was like, yeah, I enjoyed it. And then a couple weeks later, she was like, why I'm not getting the alerts from you? Are you not recording?
Yeah.
And I was like, I think I'm going to quit.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh no. And that was it. That's all she said was, oh no. And then when I told you I think I'm going to quit, you was like, I get it. Yeah. But, and we talked, and he was like, why? And then we talked about that, and he was like, no. And it's just like, it gets overwhelming because it's so much. And this is not Issa, this is me. This is a transparent moment. Yeah. It gets overwhelming because I have so much content that I can talk about and that I possibly can go viral for. However, remember how we talked about the good fish and the bad fish? I always, even if I don't like you, I always put your feelings in mind. So I'm not going to get on my show and talk about people that I have ever once called a friend, ever once called an associate. I'm not going to talk about, now if it's a man, that's a whole other story, because I'm going to talk about niggas, because that's what I do. Because I mean, I'm all for women empowerment. I don't give a damn if it's a dude that I was dating and this girl took my dude. I'm not going to really just downright dog her out, because it's not fair. I don't know what that nigga told her. So it's not fair. So I just ain't never been that person. Then I've always been the type of person, if I want to tell you something, I'm going to tell you something. It's no guessing about it. Like, if you ask me. And I say, yeah, I said it. Yeah, I did it. Now, if I'm wrong, I say, but I was wrong. But if I was right, I'm like, that's the way I fucking felt. The fuck? But it's just a lot. Like, life happens. And then, like, with me having a whole teenager who's driving now, Lord, it's just, and then we're doing college. I got a lot going on. And then I still work. I still got a 9 to 5. And like the guy said on the panel, I'm glad I got my 9 to 5. Because like Issa was real when she was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Because I really don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like this episode, I probably could have paraphrased this totally different.
Yeah.
And I jumped all over the place. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah. And if somebody saw what I was doing and they can give pointers, give me your pointers instead of sitting there talking about people. Because you never know. I might say, well, come, let me pay you. Well, I don't think I'm going to pay you. But let me give you some creative, accolades for you helping me for whatever reason. Or let me help you out in some kind of way. Because I just feel like as a team, we can grow.
Yeah.
And with the right team, people behind you, like, you can keep going.
Yeah, you need somebody, like I say, you need somebody that, like, in this space, if you find somebody that, hey, I'm trying to get my name out there with videography, right?
Yeah.
So, hey, can I shoot your podcast for you, right? You be like, yeah, well, it's good, because, you know what I'm saying, you helping your portfolio.
You helping me and I'm helping you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you need that help, that assistance, whatever. And more people need to kind of look at that. Like, hey, the bigger team I build, or the bigger networking and connections I build, the better things can be, the better my reach can be for certain topics or certain things that I want to do. It's like that versus you always feeling overwhelmed that I have to do this by myself.
Right.
And stuff like that. So it's just, like I say, it's a give or take thing. Nothing is perfect. Nobody's overly right and stuff. Because I've seen some other podcasts where I looked at some things and I'm like, local podcasts, where I looked at some things, they had some people on, like some big name people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, y'all really doing it.
It's because they know them people.
But because they have somebody that's pulling those strings, that's connecting them.
Yeah.
And then I've not seen them do shit. They got to a certain level and plateaued.
Because, see, I know people.
Yeah.
I really do know people.
Yeah.
Big names. I know them. And I probably could say. But I feel like, why I got to put myself out there?
Yeah. So, but even if when you do put yourself out there, you want it to be done right.
Right. And that's the thing. I don't want to put myself, I don't want to have, for instance, somebody from Houston. Name me somebody. I don't know.
Let's say rappers from Houston. Go ahead.
Some rapper from Houston. I don't want to have them sitting here, and we ain't got no videographer.
Yeah.
We don't have like the
you want somebody that's gonna do your videography, that's gonna do your social media, whatever. That's really gonna plug that. Hey, I really had this person here, and I wanted to reach the masses. Right. Versus reaching the certain people, whatever.
Because we might have a moment where we sit here talking, Slim Thug, okay? Yeah. We sit here talking to Slim Thug, he right here, right now. We sit here talking to him, and I pull something out of, we pull something out of him that no other interviewer has ever pulled out of him. Yeah. And that shit could go viral if we did it right. Yeah. And it's just like, we ain't there yet. Yeah. It might take time. We ain't there yet. And it's okay. Issa's first event, it was a TV show, but her first event was a success. And to the end, she got a game. But yeah, it was a success. And the small things, I remember the first time I did a book event where I had a table, one of my friends decorated. Now he got his own business where he decorated design parties and stuff like that, because he started off decorating my table for my book event. And I sold all my books. I wasn't prepared to sell all my books. I just thought I was going to sell one book. Yeah. I sold all my books, and I was just like, wow. So then I did it again. I didn't sell all my books the second time. The third time I did, but the second time I did. And it was just like, okay, it's okay. I'm grateful. It's okay. So it's just like, you get the small moments of success when you do something that you hadn't done before. So like even like, when I had my cousin Dez on the show, Dez is like a local celebrity. He did out of favor for me, and I love him for it. But I think that was a really good episode. Yeah. And I can't wait to do it again. Yeah. But, it's just like, and I get people all the time to say, I want to come on your show, I want to come on your show. And when I say, well, come on, they be like, nah, because y'all be drinking. I might say something crazy. Yeah. And I'm just like, we can always edit it.
Yeah. like I say, with anything, whatever, you're supposed to learn your limitations with things. Well, know your boundaries, know your limitations, or not about content, but be like, I'm really good in this space of doing this. I'm really good at talking and running my podcast, but I'm not good in this area, right?
Right.
So being like, to acknowledge that and being like, hey, I need help, right? And reaching out to certain people, whatever, and getting those kind of avenues together, because like I say, you know what I'm saying, I've done a podcast of my own, and you know what I'm saying, we were fine, but you have to have defined roles.
Right.
Where, you know what I'm saying, I'll just put out there like one of the, out of the three of us, one of the three of us, whatever, not that ain't no shit, whatever, it's just real. It's just one of the three of us, whatever, had another idea or direction of what they want to do, and didn't give us what, as a whole, we needed. Right. But is giving what, something else that he's on with, right? It is what it is. Give him something else that he's on what they need. Right. And stuff like that. So you have to have the proper things in place. And stuff like that.
This is true.
So that's all it is.
And it's like everybody wants to be a chief and not an Indian.
Yeah.
I know that's not politically correct for me to say, but like everybody has a role. When you come on this show, you have a role. This is not your show.
We're basically putting a puzzle together.
Yeah.
And you're fitting pieces, whatever. And like I say, when I say my previous situation, whatever, it's like you have pieces that they might fit for a little bit because you're forcing it. Right. But then they don't fit. But then you put that piece somewhere else and it fits perfectly. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, there's nothing begrudging on anybody, whatever. It's just this piece fits somewhere else. Yeah. So it just is. This is part of life.
And that's the whole point of me doing this and having different people on, is because, hey, you never know. I might find that perfect puzzle piece that fits in with us. Because of course you're gonna be here because you're the sound, you're the mind, like. Because I'm emotional, so I might have somebody else who fits that's more funny. Even when Ashley comes on, she's funny. Yeah. So it's like, you got different puzzle pieces.
This is the thing. This show, and we move on from this after this point. This show is called... Huh?
He put his foot down, y'all.
Oh, because we go long and shit.
I know we do.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to wrap this up. So that was an hour.
Oh,
but, this show is called Kiki Weekend, right?
It is.
The only foundational piece of this show is Kiki Weekend. And stuff that people come and go, you know what I'm saying? You might feel like I say, you might, you know what I'm saying, in a couple of weeks, whatever, this show might transition to a studio and stuff like that. Well, I'm not working time. I'm not nowhere around Kiki Weekend, right? Yes, and what I'm just saying, at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with that, right? Right. Because with everything in life, we have to evolve. We have to adapt.
This is true.
It's like that. This show is built around you and your vision, right? So you have to find the vessels and stuff like that that's going to put you in a position to succeed. That's what it's about. And when you have people around you that see that vision and welcome that for you, right? Right. Then you have no choice but to grow, because at the end of the day, it's never a goodbye or what it's going to be, right? You're never to the point where like, hey, I always got this person in my pocket, whatever, that I can always get advice from. Right. I can always go back to. Like I say, if you did a studio show, whatever, and me and you were working together, right? What you doing your show? For you to make that face. But what I'm saying, me and you were doing the show, whatever, you also be like, hey, Alan, can you come on, right?
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, can you come on? Or hey, can you...
Are you off today? Come over here.
I need you to help me out, right? And if I'm free, that's cool, right? Because I'm busy, man. But you always have that connection. Right. And that's the whole point of this whole thing, is gaining connection.
And that's what that was, because no matter what Issa went through, her connection was her friends. Yeah. And her friends had connections that had connections. Yeah. So that was the whole, like, the panel moment. So okay, we've been talking. So let me fast forward a little. Yeah. So of course the podcast from the bed, Kelly. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Mm-hmm. Would have been perfect. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was Precuta's. What is it? Prentice Pecuta?
Yeah, something like that.
So it was like her last name, and questions in Spanish. So I thought that was cool because she was deep. Mm-hmm. The big moment, before I ask you the questions, and we push it. Yeah. The car ride. Yeah. Issa goes back to LA. She didn't call Uber. Unless he was the Uber. Did he have an Uber tag in his car? Okay, well, Lyft tag in his car.
Unless she had a man to pick up.
Yeah, and the drive from where they stay to the airport is a drive. It's like $100 Lyft drive. Yeah. What did you think? What did you feel?
That's life. Like I say, she went to a situation where she experienced some things with her friends and stuff like that when she went back to school, whatever case may be, right? And it's kind of looking at it, it's like, hey, your whole thing is about looking to the future and looking forward, right? Even though I love this person, it's like this, right? This is still me looking in the past and me growing. This person, I'm trying to figure out, again, being on the panel and be like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm trying to figure it out in real time, right? You know what I'm saying? This person I'm dealing with is trying to figure out their shit in real time, right?
And he got extra shit.
No, and he got extra shit that he needs to deal with, right? So it's being like, this again, this might not be a goodbye, right?
It's a see you later.
It's a see you later that when you get yourself on steady ground, and I get myself on steady ground, right? If we still in the same position and we still want this, right? Then we'll work it out. But right now, both our grounds are shaky.
So she had made the comment on the panel when she was saying about time.
Yeah.
And she said, we don't know what the future holds. And time, you don't want to look back and realize you wasted your time on something. And I think that was the moment when she's like, I don't want to look back and regret the time that I wasted with Lawrence and his fucking baby.
Yeah.
So I got to choose me.
Yeah.
And for him to pick up, drive that far, pick up, and didn't get no ass. It was just like, oh, you can't even come in the house. Yeah. And it hurt because it was like.
Because he understood.
He did.
Yeah, he understood.
He
like,
did.
Like, this whole situation is fucked up.
He understood the assignment.
Because at the end of the day, you can look at it and be like, I want this.
Yeah.
But I understand how fucked up this is.
I have to respect them.
Yeah. No, how fucked up this is.
Because it was just like at that moment, that's like the worst breakup. Yeah. When you both know, I love you. Like, I love you, you love me. We'll be great together. But the situation, the timing is wrong. It takes a lot to be an adult to walk away from that. But that's the worst type of fucking breakup. Yeah. So, and then when it went off, I don't know if you peeped it, because Issa Rae got away with the music. I love her with the music. Did you know what song they played when it went off?
What song?
Lost One by Jasmine Sullivan.
No.
I love that song. Oh, I love that song. I tell everybody, listen to it. If you listen to this, go, when this is over, first thumbs up and leave a comment, and then listen to that song. But, yeah, that was a way to go out.
Yeah.
I like the show, this episode, because it was more of the friendship fixing. Okay. You went through the stages of the awkwardness, then the humbling, the acceptance, then the laughter, and then most of all, it was like the true friendships. It was like a cycle, where the ending of that cycle, love was the destination. Okay. So it brought the friends back together. So that was the theme that I got from this episode. You agree?
Yeah.
So what do you think? This is just the first episode. So just today, I'm going to ask you this every time we do it.
Yeah.
Where do you think the show is going to end? With Tiffany and Derek, what's going to happen?
Well, I just think everybody's going to get there. Because it's a show. Okay. Everybody's going to get there. Not their happily ever after, but everybody's going to get their purpose.
So what do you think Tiffany and Derek's going to get?
That their purpose, whatever, is to be good parents.
I think they're going to move away.
Probably so.
And then what about Issa?
Just finding her lane. Sometimes just finding her lane of where to go.
I think she's going to do like an award show or something. I think she's going to do something big. And I don't know if y'all recall the past episodes, her and Molly always talked about taking a friendcation. I think they're going to go to Morocco. Okay. I really think they're going to go away. What about Kelly?
Well, like I said, that last one, that's not going to happen because of something that was said before.
What?
But yeah. Huh?
What was said?
That was said before on the, like, behind the scenes of the show or whatever.
Oh, you got to tell me when this stopped rolling.
Yeah, but
oh, because they didn't tape together at
the
end. Oh. Okay. We'll talk about that. Yeah. What about Kelly?
Again, another person found, like, well, everybody. Like, you asked me, everybody in business.
Yeah, everybody gonna find
everybody's finding their purpose and their lane of what they want to do. Kelly being to the point where she finds something she wants to do, what she's taking more seriously.
I think she's either going to be a power tech guru somewhere in the tech field, or she's going to become a star.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm talking about. Like your thing is you're trying to figure out what they're going to do.
I am trying to figure out
as far as their careers.
I know you're going to say that everybody's in their lane.
No, I'm talking about everybody's in their lane, but describing what their lane is.
This is what I think they going.
Yeah, you talking about it.
I'm being more in depth.
She's gonna be a producer.
I think so.
That's perfectly fine. But I'm saying my thing is most like she's finding her.
She's gonna find her voice.
She's gonna find her voice where she's taking more seriously than.
That's why I think she's gonna be like a star, like a producer or a tech guru or something. Yeah. What about Lawrence?
He's gonna own Best Buy. That's how you doing or whatever.
No, really. What you think?
I think he's gonna find out how to. He's gonna try to find out how to navigate fatherhood and stuff like that. And that's gonna make him more mature in what he wants to do.
I think he's gonna be a single dad and learning how
to cope with that.
Yeah, I don't see much for Lawrence, but but I like Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
So, anything you want to say?
No, we're looking for season 2. Oh wait, episode 2 to see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I can't wait till tomorrow.
Yeah,
So Insecure, that was real life and Insecure all in one, right?
Yeah, this will be dropped by tomorrow morning.
Oh, tomorrow, Sunday?
Yeah, because I want to get it out.
Oh, so we can try to get it. Okay. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. So with that, thank you everybody for listening. Of course, my quote for today, it does not go with the show. It's just something I saw. If I'm loved correctly, there'll be more gagging and less nagging. Bye. You're faggy.